Happy New Year and welcome to Lake, a show about our beautiful city of Bellevue. I'm Robin Steele. Today we start with a look back at a few of the events that helped make this past year a great one for the city of Bellevue. Eastlink Light Rail, the new 520 Bridge, plans for a grand connection, the Belleweather Art Exhibition, Ebony Fashion Fair, Bellevue Bicycle Cops, Pokemon Go, and business in Bellevue. This past year, community leaders and residents came together to celebrate the official groundbreaking for Eastlink Light Rail in Bellevue.
I am really excited to be here today at the groundbreaking of another link station that will now connect East Side communities to the wider region, support local businesses, create jobs, and help our commuters every day. For a very long time, we have been working hard to build and expand a world-class transit system right here in the Puget Sound region.
It was a momentous occasion for the Sound Transit rail line. When completed in 2023, it will run 14 miles from downtown Seattle through Bellevue to the Overlake area in Redmond.
The exciting thing is there is a lot more to come, and you're going to watch it happen right here.
After a decade of planning and more than 5 years of construction, the much-anticipated 520 floating bridge opened in April with an official ribbon-cutting celebration where members of the public had the opportunity to walk or bike across the newly completed bridge. After a 6-year absence due to recession-related budget cuts, Bellevue's Bike Patrol was restored this year. Here's a look at the special unit keeping our downtown, parks, and trails safe.
I think it does promote, again, that healthy, active lifestyle.
Yeah, well, I grew up running, so I love being in the outdoors.
Oh, this is my dream job.
For me, it's wearing shorts and riding in the sun.
Well, I think the city has seen a need in our overall growth and the advantages that a bike patrol unit brings to the table. It's just another tool that an agency can use and to assist and, again, accomplishing our core mission. So I think with the way Bellevue is growing and expanding, there's more than a need for it, and that's why I think it ultimately came back.
So the city council recognizes, hey, we've got 10,000 more people downtown and businesses downtown drawing in. People come up to us at different parts of downtown and they go, hey, we've seen this type of an increase in car crimes or drug crimes. And so this team is going to go out, we'll make contacts with the community to find out where those crimes are, and then we'll take care of them.
People don't expect bicycle cops to be around. It's easy to blend in with the population and just look. And as I said, for the most part, people don't see us. So element of surprise is a huge plus for a bicycle officer.
The amount that we get to interact with the people out there, you can't duplicate it. And you can take the time to say hi or talk to the kids down at the park and see what's going on. You know, we want to be the pinnacle of pride for the department.
What I'm really hoping comes out of this is that the citizens feel very proud of the department. They feel like we really care about their concerns and their interests and their safety, which we do. We just want the citizens to feel safe.
My downtown officers do a ton of outreach, but when they drive in their car, they're separate from the town and from the people. But the bike officers are there, so they're always available and they're always accessible. Or when they see them driving by, they can say, hey, and the officers stop and go, yeah, what's going on? And so we're gonna be much more effective and we're gonna have a ton of fun.
Last spring, some of our area's top designers and architects donated their talents to help the city envision a new Grand Connection pedestrian and bike corridor.
On April 7th through the 9th, we hosted the Grand Connection Visioning Charrette. It was a partnership with the Bellevue Arts Museum. It brought together about 80 urban planners, architects, artists, designers to kind of generate visions and ideas around the Grand Connection. I believe they wanted to volunteer their time because this is truly a transformative and exciting project. It gives them an opportunity to step outside of the box and think a little more creatively without the reins of a typical architecture firm.
Pedestrian overpass. So if the pedestrian overpass was here,
the Grand Connection is the idea of a non-motorized route that would connect Maidenbower Bay, Old Bellevue, the downtown park, downtown itself, and then the Wilburton commercial area. It would prioritize pedestrians and cyclists through urban Bellevue. And we'll really work to create new urban public spaces, opportunities for recreation and the arts. Friday was an all-day workshop. Essentially, the participants were broken into 8 teams of about 10 people each, and they spent the entire day developing ideas.
the interest in creating places for sculpture. So if you think about where those may occur along here.
The first half of Saturday was the same thing, and then that night we held a public open house where residents and stakeholders could come in and look at the visions that were created. The outcomes were a lot of visionary ideas for the project. Some were pragmatic, some were a little out of the box thinking. What was exciting about the process was kind of the beauty of the excitement. It's kind of lightning in a bottle. You take almost 80 designers, you put them into a room and you just say, go at it. And listening to their conversations and their ideas, they have a very short amount of time to come up with these. So they are lightning quick, and just kind of watching how people thought, the things they thought about, the discussions that occurred, it makes us rethink the project as well.
It was a great summer for the arts in Bellevue. The city was recognized as one of the 10 most underrated arts destinations by U.S. News and World Report. One of the reasons we received the honor is highlighted next, the biennial sculpture and art exhibition called Belleweather 2016.
So the Belleweather Exhibition and Art Walk is a biennial sculpture show in downtown Bellevue, and it runs through October 9th. If you come and experience the Art Walk, which begins at Bellevue City Hall and runs through the pedestrian corridor into downtown park, you'll see 32 artworks from artists from around the world. And all these artworks were selected around a theme, and the theme was confluence. And what our panel and our arts commission were really interested in is artworks and artists who are bringing disparate ideas and people together. Starting at City Hall, we have a really exciting installation by an artist by the name of John Fleming. And John Fleming is an environmental artist, and he did a special project with the Teen Advisory Committee at the Bellevue Art Museum. So it's a collaborative project between John and I think 12 teens. There are a number of artworks in Belleweather that are interactive. One is a piece called Reunion in the downtown park, and it looks like a deck and it has seats. And so far we've been able to program music concerts and dance, but also when there's not a formal program going on, it invites people to come together and perhaps strike up a conversation. So to really animate this theme of confluence, which again is about bringing people and ideas together, something that we've never done before is that we're going to be hosting Art Walk events on the first Friday of the month in September and in October. And between 11:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. we'll have performances and poetry readings and temporary art installations along the exhibition route from City Hall all the way down to downtown park. For more information about Belleweather, you can visit our website, and that's www.bellevuewa.gov/2016 Belleweather. And there you can find information about the artists on display, about upcoming art walks, as well as information on scheduling tours and our story app. So if you want to see some really compelling artwork by artists from around the world who have created artwork designed to bring people together, just come on down.
Another highlight was the Bellevue Art Museum's first ever exhibition on the Ebony Fashion Fair. It was an event that redefined concepts of beauty, style, and empowerment.
When we bring our children in here, and we bring our grandchildren through this tour, something happens in here. It's almost like you get emotional because it's beautiful, the fashions are lovely, and this is history.
The Ebony Fashion Fair was a traveling spectacle that was catering to African American community. The Ebony Fashion Fair started in 1958 and ran for 50 years through 2009. Eunice Johnson and John Johnson from Johnson Publishing Company produced this incredible show. By putting these incredible garments on African American models, beautiful models, Eunice Johnson was a change agent. So this is from the biography of John Johnson. One of our earliest and best models, Terry Springer, tall, beautiful, shapely and jet black, used to sashay across stages in spectacular colors that defined black is beautiful before the phrase was invented.
There was a time in the fashion houses where the fashion designers didn't really want African American women wearing the clothes. So Terry Springer's being a darker hue of color, that was new to that, and she kind of broke those color lines.
When I first started, I really didn't think it would ever be what it grew into.
No.
It really became something that they could not let go. People just wanted to see the clothes, and they wanted to see the models, and just the whole show.
I was a model from 1976 to 1977. I went on the tour for 1 year. So it was really a learning experience and just really an exciting time of my life. It shaped my personality, gave me confidence, let me know that I could actually do anything that I wanted to do in life.
The 40 pieces are unique in the sense that they capture 50 years of French, Italian, and American design. They're statement pieces, sometimes from designers who were up and coming, so they were trendsetters. They all showed to the African American audience that they could imagine themselves wearing these garments. There would be an aspiration, and so in this sense they would be inspirational. And when fashion becomes inspirational, then it becomes a real political statement, because inspiration means that you at that point feel that there is a potential for change, that you can achieve what you've been shown. You can see yourself in those clothes. I want the people to come and see this exhibition because I hope that they understand that everything we do as human beings project an image of ourselves, and this image projects aspirations for a better life, for growth, for empowerment, for happiness, for normality. And I think that this exhibition in particular captures all of that.
And who can forget the summer craze that swept the nation, Pokemon Go. Players ran all over trying to catch the elusive Pokemon, and we took to Bellevue Downtown Park to share the excitement.
Pokemon Go is a new game app where people can go outside and be active and try to catch pocket monsters, so Pokemon. The goal is to try to catch them all and level them up. So through the app, you have to turn on your GPS to be able to play, and through the GPS it'll show you what Pokemon are nearby, what gyms and Pokestops are nearby too that you can go to. And then this is a Pokestop. When it's like this, it means you're right by it and you can press on it. And then you swipe it, and then it gives you items. Pokemon Go is set apart from traditional video games because it is so mobile. So we use the GPS, we walk around, we have to get to certain parts of the city to find Pokestops and get items, and so it really gets people out and about. Pokemon Go is a lot of fun, and I understand why people would want to play it as much as they can, anywhere they can, but please be mindful of stuff like park hours and where you're playing. It's also a great way to meet other people. Like you would go outside and play, and then you just see other people playing, and you see, oh, look, I saw a Jigglypuff back there, and you can go get it. And it's a great way to bond with people. Success in Pokemon Go is different for every person. Some people want to catch all of the Pokemon. Other people want to be gym leaders and battle other people and level up their Pokemon. And other people want to just have fun.
Finally, we spoke with some business owners in our city who shared why Bellevue is a terrific place to operate a business.
I choose to live here because of the business opportunities, the location to our primary and external markets, the people, the culture, the diversity, the direction the city's heading.
As a software company, many people ask us, why are you not in Silicon Valley? Why are you not based in New York? But we found actually that there's much more reality and much less noise here in Bellevue than there is in the Silicon Valley force field or on the East Coast. Bellevue really offers so many things that many people don't know about. I mean, it's physically a beautiful place. There are a great amount of cultural activities. There are great schools for kids. And there's just a milieu of innovation that we believe really sort of adds value to our company.
Travel and expense management is the cornerstone of our company. It's where we really started. It's where we started to have a lot of success. And I think that that's our inroads to many companies. I think naturally when you're at a company that focuses so much on innovation, those people that do it all day long naturally go out and appreciate a city that also focuses on innovation. A lot of the reason that we've been able to find those people is because of the city we work in. The employees want to be here. Concur picked downtown Bellevue for a specific reason. We wanted to be where the mass transit came into, which is across the street from the transit center where we are today. But we just felt like being in the center helped us attract the best talent we could.
People know that if they have a great idea or a great concept for a product, this is where they can come and possibly find one of those angel investors or venture capitalists. With craft beer, since it's a living product, it really is important to get it to market as soon as possible. It's great that we are located so close to the port. It's literally 8 to 12 minutes away.
At Brazen Sotheby's International Realty, we have about 36 brokers. We have agents that speak 14 different languages in our office, and so we're able to really kind of help that new culture that's coming in to find the right place for them to be. I think the city is incredibly supportive. You know, they're really receptive to us, like if we have a parking issue or if we want to close something down or if we want to create an event. You know, we wanted new signage. They worked with us on that. They're very proactive, which I, as a business owner, appreciate incredibly because they really do listen.
I think that Bellevue's done a great job for Concur. We got a lot of support from the City of Bellevue in general to move our offices here. So I think that over the 3 years that we've been here, we felt loved. And I think that's important when you're a growing company in a city like Bellevue.
To be able to just kind of go skiing after work and just 30 minutes away to, you know, go up to the mountains and go skiing, or to be able to get off work and go to the dock and jump in a little ski boat and go to a restaurant at night, you know, for dinner with your family. I feel like I'm on vacation every day, and yet this is where I live.
I think the strength in Bellevue is the diversity and the different tech companies that are hiring people from all over the world to come here. Make it feel really comfortable for me to do business here, and it adds so much to the kind of the cultural and social texture of the East Side that I think we're really at the beginning of Bellevue becoming a real world-class city all unto itself.
Now here are some fun upcoming events. Enjoy the snow this winter with special family snowshoe hikes January 21st and February 4th and 11th, and senior snowshoe hikes January 10th, 17th, and 24th. The cost is just $15 to $20 for Bellevue residents and includes snowshoes and transportation. For more information, call 425-452-6883. If you're looking for a great way to learn about our environment, take part in one of the many free environmental workshops offered in several locations. including Lewis Creek Park, Mercer Slough Nature Park, and Lake Hills Greenbelt. Upcoming topics include bears, salmon, owls, and more. For more information, call 425-452-4195. On January 12th from 12 noon to 1 p.m., attend a thought-provoking tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Seeing the Water, Whiteness, and Daily Life at Bellevue City Hall. The event will feature Dr. Robin DiAngelo, who will explore common racial patterns that prevent us from moving towards greater racial equity. The event is free. For more information, call 425-452-7886. On January 16th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., come to Celebration of a Dream at Crossroads Bellevue Market Stage. This annual tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. will feature musical entertainment, guest speakers, and a health fair, all celebrating Dr. King's work and lasting legacy. For more information, call 425-452-7886. And February 10th from 6:30 to 8 p.m., enjoy a park ranger-led night hike from the Lewis Creek Park Visitor Center. Experience a walk through the woods after dark and learn about some of the different nocturnal species that call Bellevue home. The hike is for ages 5 and up, and the cost is $2 for residents and $3 for non-residents. Pre-registration is required on myparksandrecreation.com. For more information, call 425-452-4195. 2016 was a great year in Bellevue, and we hope you enjoyed our show featuring some of the reasons Bellevue is the city where you want to be. We hope you'll join us for more excitement in 2017. If you have feedback or questions about the show, please email us anytime at btv@bellevuewa.gov. Also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep up with our latest video content. I'm Robin Steele. Thanks for watching Lake to Lake.